Okay, since we're live,
Yeah.
I'm just going to check my page. Hi, everybody. Welcome, welcome. This is an impromptu live. I didn't make no announcement about this or anything. So come in and listen. I can see it. We are live. All right. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Well, good afternoon, Anita.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm wonderful.
That's amazing. So everybody that is on my page, my friends, my followers, clients, this is my amazing client, Anita Lee, with Blooming Creativity. Anita, where are our names at?
I don't know.
Our names disappeared.
Yeah.
You your name was up in my name.
They were both up at one
There was,
point. I don't know what happened.
maybe it goes away when I have this up.
uh,
There we go.
there it
I'll
is.
put that back up later. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So this is Anita Lee. She is my client. We are building her business and products, services, everything that she creates. She is a creative in a major way. Okay. This lady can create almost anything. And we're going to talk about it today. And usually with clients that I work with, there's always a purpose behind it. There's always a purpose behind why they do what they do, a story. And I am so excited to have you, Anita, on the show. So I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about your journey, okay? Just your journey and to your sober journey, and then into how you decided, I want to start a business and help people do this.
Okay.
Okay?
Well, it's a blurry, crooked line. I'll say that to begin. But I became sober 12 years ago, and um, one thing I noticed at that time was a lack of support media
Mm-hmm.
for living a happy, sober life. There was a lot of scary, ugly stories. I could find those with no problem, but I couldn't find anyone promoting uh, the joy that can be found in sobriety.
Yeah.
And um, so that's what started me out with experimenting with YouTube and trying to find a way to reach people. And um, that blossomed into, you know, creating journals and books and another, format to try to reach people and help promote joy and the possibility of it. It was just it seemed like a normal thing. Like it didn't
Yeah.
seem like
Yeah.
something I had to think a lot about. It just was, how can I do this? And so I started the channel. I started the books probably a year after that. Um, I already had a website because that was my initial endeavor
Yeah.
into, you know,
Yeah.
uh,
Yeah. Yeah.
income.
That's
And
the one page at a time, right?
yes,
Yeah. Okay.
and that turned into a vehicle to house all my ideas. So it
Yes.
became a conglomerate of kind of everything that I was thinking, and how just one place I could store it all,
Yeah.
basically.
Yeah.
And then I kind of gave up. I kind of quit because I just thought, I did it for, I don't know,
It
3.
wasn't really going anywhere, right? Like
It
the what
wasn't
you
going
really
anywhere,
wanted to
but it
do.
wasn't stopped either. It
Yeah.
was it was just kind of, this is fun. Like, you know, I had a
Yeah.
joke with a
It
friend
was like a
about
hobby. Was it kind of like a hobby?
it was it was in reality a hobby, but in my mind it was a full-on job that should
Right.
be creating income.
You
And
know what I
like,
tell people, Anita, is like if you have a business that's not making any money, it's an expensive hobby.
yes, that's what I
So these
had to
are the things.
realize. I mean,
Yeah.
I think you're the one who made me finally admit it. I was just like,
Yeah.
no, it's not a hobby. This is my job. And it's like,
Yeah.
well,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
job pays you.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
so
So I'm going to fast forward a little bit
Okay.
to when we met, right? You came into Scrub Life store
Mhm.
through Samantha,
Yeah.
and that's where I met you, and she kind of
Yeah.
told me what you do, and we talked, and I could see your vision, right? When we had our initial conversation, I see why you started this, right? You wanted to
Mhm.
create products, and you wanted to motivate and inspire and share positive stories of sobriety, and you wanted to help people, and you
Yes.
wanted to motivate them and inspire them, but there just was no straight avenue on how you were going to monetize that clearly,
Yeah.
right?
That's
And that's my gift, is to see your gifts and talents and passion and what you really care about. How can you monetize that, right? How
Mhm.
can you package it together to make it work? Because she had this desire to help sober individuals and people, and also she has this great, she's super talented, you guys, like majorly talented in building YouTube channels and design work and websites and all these one amazing things that I'm like, okay, how can we mesh those two? And that's why I tell people, when you want to monetize something, you want to make money, you bring your gifts and talents together with what you really care about. I mean, that's when you're really not working, or you really feel like it's not a job, and you're just doing what you love and you're getting paid for it. That's the goal here. That's what we all want to get to and attain. So we met, we started working on your business, and we came up with Blooming Creativity. And this is what it is now: Blooming Creativity, where she offers building YouTube channels, websites, excuse me, websites and journals, books for sober individuals who want to explore their creativity. Maybe they want to share their story on YouTube. Maybe they want to share their, hold on, I want to put this banner up right now. They want to share their stuff. They want to create a journal, right, to help other people, right? They want to motivate and inspire, a YouTube channel. They want to blog, a website. So she can build all these things, and she really wants to help that community, right? So we also figure out how to niche down. Let's niche, let's focus on that community. Sometimes people are a little scared, right? You're a little scared to niche down, right?
I still find myself fluctuating back and forth and having to remind myself I'm speaking to one audience. And
Yes.
so, yes, it's very difficult to uh, stay niched because most of the responses I've received up to this point have been from people who have not had a
Yeah.
substance abuse
Hmm.
problem, and
Hmm.
so it keeps making me think I need to think broader. But no, I can still serve those people, but I'm speaking directly to sober individuals.
Yeah, yeah, because you haven't marketed heavy yet to this demographic, right? Until you start
Right.
marketing heavy to them and speaking to them, then they'll start coming in, right? They'll start coming in and talking to you. And I just want to remind everybody, not remind, but tell everybody and ask everybody who's watching and who watches this later, is to tag a family member, a friend, somebody in your life that is on their sober journey, because this, she could possibly help them. She could be the person they've been looking for to help them create something amazing. So please tag them, share this on your page as well, so more people can see this. I know we got a comment. Um, oh, Sandy. She said, glad you're interviewing my friend, Anita. Hello, Chandra. Nice meeting you and checking out your videos. Okay, awesome. Awesome. You know Sandy? That's your
Yes,
friend?
yes.
Oh, awesome. Well, she's watching. Hi, Sandy.
I said
Nice to meet you. Thank you
very
for
nice.
watching and supporting your girl. That's good to have somebody joining us.
She is one of my biggest supporters, and I appreciate her so much.
Oh,
She's led me to some of the things that I have developed and helped me to realize,
yeah,
the
yeah.
gifts and talents that I have, um, and just always telling me. And I love her honesty because it helps me to create a better product. And so, yeah, I
It's
appreciate
good
her
to
for
have good people in our corner that are
yes,
supporting us.
yeah.
Um, but I kind of want to talk about our work together a little bit, and really I want you to share with people too of the type of coach I am. I push, right, and
Mhm.
I encourage, I inspire, but I'm also try to have you borrow my confidence until you have your own, right? And we've gone through this many times on our calls, um, because sometimes we just need people to believe in us a little bit, right? Because we are our biggest critics, right? So we might not think we're amazing and talented. And I know like how excited I get when you show me something that you create, because she makes these amazing graphics and videos, and I'm like, clapping while I'm watching him. I'm getting excited, and I'm just like, this is it. You are so good at what you do. And this is why I can't wait for people to reach out to you so they can really see your work and be like, yes, I want that. Can you do that for me? How can you build this for me? I mean, she could be hired to do anything really, but we were trying to zone in on her services, which are building YouTube channels, websites, and journals. Speaking of journals, right? She makes these amazing journals that when I started meeting with her, she's showing me all these journals. I'm like, why are you hiding these? Like, these are amazing journals. So let's show the people. I'm going to show mine first.
Okay.
She sent me two in two different sizes. Okay. She makes these. Look at how thick these journals are. Okay. So I think the bigger one, they'll be able to see. But you can draw in here, you can doodle, have your notes, right? I know a lot of people that like to doodle. You see those little spots? So when you're in a meeting, you just want to doodle along. Yeah. And you have some ideas. You can put your ideas in here, but this is called, what is it? Can you read it?
Bloom.
Bloom.
Let it
Just
happen.
let it happen. Okay.
Yes.
So that's this journal. So I want you to show us a few of your other journals that you love and bring them to the screen so people can see and tell us what's inside of them.
Okay. So this one, this is where we're gonna have trouble. Cause okay. So
Hmm.
this one was a collaboration, and this is one of my faves, and I've gotten good review. I'm trying to figure out the camera, and so
Huh?
it's basically it starts out. It has a QR code in it, so you can there's music that goes with it, and it's inspired by these musicians, and so it has an introduction of each musician, and the prompts are handled a little differently because they are all in one place,
Hmm.
and here they are.
So who would this be for? Who would this
This is
journal?
this journal. It says a journal of reflection. It's basic. It's for anyone who um, needs a place to, you know, let it out. And it has inspirational music that you can. The QR code goes to a Spotify list that
I
um,
love that. That's a
you
great
can
idea.
listen to the music, and it has the grid and dots, and blank pages are tend to be what I try to put in every journal,
Hmm.
um, because people express in different ways, and
Yeah.
so I don't want to confine anyone to just writing on lines, you know.
Right. 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 Right.
And so this one, this is a shopping log book, and
Right.
it's basically to keep track of it. It came to be because of the price. The price is rising during the pandemic, and
Hmm.
it's like, how much did I pay for that last time, or where was the best deal for that? And uh, this is, you don't want to know.
YDWTK. You don't want to know.
Yes, and it's a problem solving journal. So
Wow.
it has pages that kind of take you through the steps of, you know, writing out what the perceived problem is, your perspective of the problem, and possible solutions. It has, let's see, I'm sorry. Uh,
It's okay.
it has this page for, writing out some solutions, some possible solutions, and um, just working through whatever you see as
Love
a
that.
problem. And that
Okay.
was a collaboration with my friend Sam.
Oh,
And
okay.
so
Nice.
that was
Okay.
very joyful to create, very joyful. And I have some sober journals for,
Mm.
you know, right now what
You
you're
know what would
going
be
through.
super good? Like if anybody's on here that is part of AA groups, any groups in general with that are sober programs out there, this would be good to purchase for the whole, the people, the participants of the programs. So if you know anybody, if you guys know anybody out there, please tag them and show them this, because I think those would be some good journals to offer to programs.
Yeah,
Hmm.
thank you. And this,
Remind me to talk about it on our next coaching session, because that just came about.
okay, this is one of my experimental ones. It's called Today I Will, and it's just you just have a verse that
Hmm.
like what you want to try, and then I have space for writing about it or how you propose to do it, and it's just a
Yeah.
book of um, that. And at the bottom of every page in every journal I create, there's
What is it?
my mantra: everything is already okay.
Exactly.
And
Everything is
so
already okay. I
that's
love it.
in my videos, in my everywhere. If you listen to me, I have friends who say, "Oh my goodness, Anita, I was talking to someone and that came out of my mouth."
See, that's branding right there. You're already known for that. You're already known for that. That's brand. That's personal
Yeah.
branding. So everybody, as you can see when you watch this, you're going to see just how creative she is. Okay, so this is why when we worked together and I listened and I watched and I had her show me everything that she built and created, and then we say, okay, this is what you should be doing. You should be trying to bring this out to other people and help them in their journey in sobriety to share their stories in some way, because you have a lot of people that are in their sober on their sober journey, and they want to help people, they want to inspire, but it also probably helps them to
Yeah.
be creative too, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
what I in um the about on my YouTube channel, it says, you're helping me. So thank you,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
it's a way to express that I never knew I needed or that I even had. And
Hmm.
so it, it's it's all it's all connected in my world.
So I want you to kind of run down a list of things, everything that you know how to create,
Oh my gosh.
to help somebody. Okay, just verbally say it. I kind of wrote a few of the things that we're focusing on, but she can do everything, almost anything. So just kind of run down on the things that you've done for people and the things that you can do. You might not remember everything, but let's just
No, I
name them.
don't. Well, I began with documents, just creating documents for people and setting up, you know, their existence in a program or something online. Like I helped someone get their eBay account started, and then they had me do some documents um, for them, and I've created flyers, announcements,
Hmm.
um, and then I went to websites because I was going to have a different business. And in my training for that, I was taught how to create websites. And then one of my friends said, "Well, you should do that. You're so good at it. You should do that." And I always take the hard road. I'm like, "No, I love doing this. I can't charge for it." And that was my
Right.
mindset
Yeah.
through a lot of it.
Hmm.
Uh, a lot of my learning was this is for the joy of it, to feed my soul, to do what feels good to me and right to me. And that's how I perpetuate goodness in my life. And
Yeah.
it wasn't, I hadn't equated the goodness to finance. And so it just
Hmm.
seemed odd to me. Um, and then it went from, what else have I done? uh, websites, the journals. Like I say,
Logos.
the what?
You can do logos, video.
Logos. I've done logos. Um, well, I've done a couple, and I I uh I just here's what I figured out that I love the most, and that
Okay.
is hearing something and creating an image to go with it.
So hearing a
People,
vision, you mean?
yeah, like
Okay.
if you said to me ice cream social, that's going to mean one thing to you and another thing to me, and I like to put it into what I see. And
Let me just I just want to tell the audience, just as your coach, okay? So
Mhm.
my experience working with a creative person, and she's not the first creative that I work with, but you have to, because I will give her duties to do, and I'll be like, okay, I want you to do this, do that, and Anita's over here designing something else. She's like, but I made this flyer and I made this video, and I said, I did not tell you to do that. Okay, that's not on our assignments for the week. But I have to adjust too as a coach and and give some grace, because this is her superpower, but it also shows me like this is where she lives in her gifts,
This
right?
is my it
This is nice
soothes
to
me.
her.
It soothes me.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So like I back off a little bit and I'd be like, you know what? I'm glad you created that. That's beautiful. But it's always a good addition to what we're building anyway. Like whatever you're creating. And I always have to reel you back in so we can do the things that we gotta do. But
Absolutely.
since we work together, we built a whole program, right? So she has programs to help people build YouTube channels, journals, and websites, and specifically people who are on their sober journey. So it walks them through like the creative process. Who do you want to help? Like, why do you want to create this? What's the vision for it? Who do you want to help? Like she's exploring this and coaching them through the whole process. So it's not just get on a phone call and say, hey, Anita, I want to have a YouTube channel. A lot of people don't know what they want. A lot of people have no idea how they're going to deliver it, who they're going to deliver it to. They just have a vision and some inspiration. And Anita will bring that out of you. That's why it's called blooming creativity. She's there to bloom that creativity, right?
Yes, exactly.
Right.
And an important note I think is that everyone is aware that I'm constantly blooming at the same time. So it's a joint growth and a joint joy that we get to experience together.
Yeah, yeah. So
Yeah,
she's amazing. I mean, she's a great client to have. She's a sweetheart.
thank you.
She sent me two of these journals. Okay,
Mhm.
so and a nice card, and she's just very pleasant to work with. And I love working with her. So if anybody is interested, I'd say reach out. I want you guys to friend Anita Lee on Facebook, okay, and follow her YouTube channel. What's the YouTube channel?
Um, at Anita Lee Blooming.
At Anita Lee Blooming. I'm going to put it on the screen.
Okay.
Okay. This is the YouTube. Go follow her, please, and check out some of the things that she has done. And you guys can see and work with her, possibly work with her. Tag anybody going through their sober journey. Please share it on your page, tag them, send it on Messenger. I ask you because you just never know who people are looking for. And I just know, like, as a person who, when I'm looking for assistance or I'm looking for a coach, I want somebody who has experienced certain things like me, right? Who maybe is from the same culture or look like me or have experienced life in same kind of way as I have. I like to find people like that. So I think that this is perfect for people who are on that journey. They might feel insecure about working with somebody else. This is like an entryway into getting some coaching and support to explore that creative side that they always wanted to explore. So, Anita, do you have any last words to the people that are watching?
Um, just that I work with no judgment.
Hmm.
So if you think I do this, but nobody's going to care, or somebody's going to laugh at me, or it's
Right.
not good enough, it's a perfect place to explore what you're doing and watch it grow and maybe become more familiar and comfortable with it at the same time. So,
Awesome. Awesome. Well, Anita, you did amazing.
thank
This is a
you.
great interview. Please reach out to her. Go check out her YouTube channel. Also, you can email her at hello@mybloomingcreativity.com. Send that email to a loved one or a friend. If you guys have any groups or programs that could utilize any of her journals, reach out to me or friend Anita and reach out to her. Okay, we're handing you guys this great opportunity, so please share with somebody you love. All right,
And
everybody. Oh, sorry, one more thing.
I just wanted to say one more thing. I'm very open to collaborating if there's a group that wants
Yes.
something done, particularly for their group instead of in general, then I'm open to that too.
Awesome. I'm already going to come and stop this and go tag a whole lot of people that I already know. All right,
Okay.
everybody. Share it along. Take
Thank
care.
you.
Anita, thank you so
Bye
much
bye.
for doing this interview with me.
You're
I'll talk to you
welcome.
shortly. And goodbye, everybody.
Bye bye.